Welcome back to the Daily Threat, your trusted source for cybersecurity news. Today we have an action-packed episode for you. We'll be discussing some alarming developments in the world of cybersecurity, including a critical vulnerability found in a popular password manager, the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity needs, and a new variant of the notorious Cobalt hacking group. So, let's dive right in. Our first story revolves around a critical vulnerability discovered in the widely used password manager, 1Password Passkey. According to a recent article on The Verge, security researchers have identified a flaw that could potentially expose sensitive user data. This vulnerability could allow malicious actors to bypass the encryption mechanisms and gain unauthorized access to passwords stored in the application. The attackers exploited a flaw in the implementation of the encryption algorithms used by 1Password Passkey. By leveraging this vulnerability, they could intercept and decrypt the passwords, compromising the security and privacy of countless individuals and businesses who rely on this password manager. This poses significant risks to businesses as compromised passwords can lead to unauthorized access to sensitive systems and data. The potential fallout includes data breaches, financial loss, reputational damage, and even legal consequences. In response to this alarming discovery, it is crucial for individuals and businesses to take immediate action. If you are a user of 1Password Passkey, ensure that you have the latest version of the software installed, as the developers have released a patch to address this vulnerability. Additionally, consider enabling two-factor authentication for an added layer of security. Remember, regularly updating your software and promptly applying patches is a fundamental best practice that helps protect against such vulnerabilities. As we continue our coverage, let's shift our focus to the rapidly changing digital world and its impact on cybersecurity. An article published on Harvard Business Review highlights the evolving cybersecurity needs that businesses must address to stay ahead of the ever-growing threats. With the rise of emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and cloud computing, the attack surface for cybercriminals has expanded exponentially. These advancements provide new opportunities for attackers to exploit vulnerabilities and gain unauthorized access to critical systems and data. To effectively combat these evolving threats, organizations need to adopt a proactive and holistic approach to cybersecurity. It is no longer sufficient to rely solely on traditional security measures. Businesses must prioritize threat intelligence, conduct regular risk assessments, and establish robust incident response plans. Additionally, employee awareness and training programs are crucial to foster a security-conscious culture within the organization. Cybersecurity is a collective effort, and every individual plays a vital role in defending against potential attacks. By staying informed about the latest cybersecurity trends, investing in modern security solutions, and continuously adapting their defense strategies, businesses can significantly reduce the risk of falling victim to cyber threats. Our final story today revolves around the infamous Cobalt hacking group. Recent reports from the Hacker News shed light on a new variant of this cybercriminal organization, exploiting the Go programming language, Golang, for their malicious activities. The Cobalt Group, known for its sophisticated cyber attacks on financial institutions, has traditionally utilized tools and techniques associated with other programming languages. However, their adoption of Golang signifies a strategic shift to evade detection and enhance their attack capabilities. This variant of the Cobalt Group has been targeting financial organizations with a focus on stealing sensitive customer information, conducting fraudulent transactions, and even disrupting critical banking operations. Their attacks often involve sophisticated social engineering techniques, spear phishing emails, and the deployment of custom-built malware. The risks posed by this new variant of the Cobalt hacking group are significant and demand immediate attention. Financial institutions and businesses in related industries must remain vigilant to protect themselves and their customers from potential attacks. The adoption of Golang by the Cobalt Group presents a challenge for traditional security defenses, as it may bypass some conventional detection mechanisms. To mitigate the risks associated with this threat, organizations should consider implementing the following best practices. Robust email security. Strengthen email security protocols to detect and block phishing attempts. Implement email filtering systems that can identify suspicious emails and prevent them from reaching users' inboxes. Employee training. Conduct regular cybersecurity awareness training programs to educate employees about the latest phishing techniques and social engineering tactics. Encourage employees to be cautious while opening email attachments or clicking on links, especially from unknown or suspicious sources. Endpoint protection. Deploy advanced endpoint protection solutions that can detect and block malicious activities. Endpoint detection and response (EDR) tools can help identify and mitigate potential threats at the earliest stage. Network monitoring. Implement network monitoring systems to identify any unusual or suspicious network traffic patterns. Intrusion detection and prevention systems (IDPS) can play a crucial role in detecting and blocking unauthorized access attempts. Patch management. Keep all software and systems up to date with the latest security patches. Regularly apply patches to address vulnerabilities that could be exploited by hackers. Incident response planning. Develop a comprehensive incident response plan that outlines the steps to be taken in the event of a cybersecurity incident. This plan should include procedures for isolating affected systems, notifying appropriate stakeholders, and conducting forensic investigations. By following these best practices and remaining proactive in their cybersecurity efforts, businesses can strengthen their defense against the Cobalt hacking group and other emerging threats. That concludes today's episode of the Daily Threat. We have explored critical vulnerabilities in the 1Password passkey, the evolving cybersecurity landscape, and the Golang variant of the Cobalt hacking group. As the digital world becomes increasingly interconnected, it is essential for individuals and businesses to prioritize cybersecurity and stay informed about the latest threats. Remember, cybersecurity is a shared responsibility. By implementing best practices, staying informed, and regularly updating your defenses, we can collectively mitigate the risks and protect ourselves from cyber threats. Don't forget to subscribe to the Daily Threat for daily updates on the latest cybersecurity news and insights. The Daily Threat is proudly brought to you by QIT Solutions, your trusted partner in cybersecurity. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and thank you for joining us today.